Now, wasn't that nice?
Hello, I'm Dr. Piers Britton. Welcome to I Remember Television. Set your sights on the USA in 1950. The Second Great War is over and the nation is booming with jobs, suburbs, newborns, and television sets. The alien technology television is the family room's portal to other dimensions. Saturday morning routines include breakfast, coffee, and a half-hour journey through the unknown in the name of interplanetary justice, an experience brought to you by Space Patrol. Commander-in-Chief Buzz Corey, played by Ed Kemmer, and his 30th century team of justice-seeking space dwellers took America on a 4-year-long adventure. Imagine experiencing space travel before NASA ever used the word astronaut. The first live weekly morning network series to beam from the west to east coast, and an early pioneer of 3D television broadcasting, Space Patrol was seemingly delivering the future along with the entertainment. The stars playing the beloved comrades, Buzz Corey, Cadet Happy, Major Robbie Robinson, Carol, and Tonga, were tasked with being the faces of live broadcast TV, acting as role models for kids, but also displaying a dynamic camaraderie that kept adults watching. Tonight, we will observe the United Planets Space Patrol's speed towards 20th century Earth, an environment that proves to be rather hostile for our heroes. So, let's look back to the tomorrow of yesteryear as I remember television.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol. Brought to you by the Checkerboard Super Cereals, Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and Good Hot Ralston.
What is your name?
Buzz Corey.
Mine's Cadet Happy.
What is your rank?
My rank would mean nothing to you.
Hey, tell me everything. Your name, rank, serial number, unit. Tell me the truth now.
Stand by for exciting action on Space Patrol in just 1 moment. Hiya, gang. Space Patroller Jack Nars. Feast your eyes on this. A terrific new offer. A complete Space Patrol spaceophone set. Tell you in a second how to get it. Take a look. You get 2 spaceophones. Take a look. You get 50 feet of communication cord. Take a look. You get full instructions. Bright blue and yellow plastic. Looks exactly like the spaceophone Buzz Corey and the gang uses. Fun? And how? Works just like a telephone. Yes, sir, you and a pal can talk back and forth on the spaceophone with 50 feet between you. What an invention. What a swell piece of equipment to play Space Patrol with. Look close. Pretty nifty, huh? Straight out of Space Patrol. Straight out of the fantastic world of tomorrow. Designed to fit the hands of boys and girls. Designed to help you be a real Space Patroller on Earth. So don't wait. Not a single day. Send for your spaceophone set now. Here's all you do. Buy a box of Instant Ralston. Then, with your name and address, send 25 cents in coin and an Instant Ralston box top to Space Patrol. Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. This offer good only in continental United States and may be withdrawn at any time. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Across the vast black emptiness of space streaks Terra 5, flagship of the Space Patrol. Mission, an errand of mercy. Destination, 20th century Earth. Faster and faster the sleek battlecruiser goes, piling speed upon speed until it cracks the light barrier, exceeds the speed of light, crosses the timeline from the 30th century into the past, 100 years, 500 years, 1,000 years, to 20th century Earth. The cargo, full blood for the wounded of a war in the year 1952. Inside, as the star drive automatically cuts out, the 3 occupants begin to revive from the blackout period. Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol, Buzz Corey. Cadet Happy. And Tonga.
Calibration error, defective tube.
You mean we didn't arrive in the 20th century on Earth?
I don't know.
Didn't we even cross the timeline, Commander?
Yes, we crossed the timeline, but the trouble is I don't know where we are or when it is.
Well, Smoking Rockets, Commander, what about our cargo of whole blood?
Well, the wounded in the war in 1952. What are we going to do, Commander?
We're going to land and investigate. Fire rockets.
Fire rockets.
I'll get on the view.
I can't see much on the dark side of the planet, Commander, but it could be the planet Earth.
See any lights from cities?
Look, they just started.
Smoking Rockets, Commander, we wound up right in the middle of a war.
What are those lights, Commander?
Coming from below, they spotted us. We better get out of here.
Commander, they're shooting at us.
Yeah, scoring direct hits, too. Stand by to land.
Down there?
It's safer down there than we are up here. We gotta find out where we are and correct that error. Stand by repeller ray.
Standing by, sir.
Hit repeller ray. The ship's well hidden in these trees.
That bombing must be several miles away, sir.
Far enough.
Not a sign of a light. I'll go topside and take a look, Commander.
Well, be careful, Tonga.
Of course.
Come with me, Hap.
Right, sir.
We've got to find out what caused that error.
Here we are. We're charter members of the Space Patrol blood boosters with a cargo of whole blood that could save a lot of lives, and we can't even deliver it.
Well, we had several direct hits. Didn't seem to damage our hull.
No, sir. The pressure alarm didn't sound anyway.
We must be in a period when weapons of extreme power haven't yet been developed.
Well, it still doesn't narrow it down very much.
No, it doesn't narrow it down, but this does.
Hey, must have blown out just in time to make us miss our destination. See, it's a 2310. I'll get another one, Commander.
All right. Commander Corey to Tonga. Commander Corey to Tonga.
Tonga here, Commander.
What do you see up there?
Well, I saw some kind of a light when I was up in the entrance hatch.
When you were up? Well, where are you now? Did you leave the ship?
Well, I was checking the light, Commander. I'm only about 100 yards away.
Well, look, Tonga, we're placing a burned-out tube in the star drive. You better come back right away.
But I do see a light, Commander. About a quarter of a mile from here.
Well, never mind that now. You shouldn't be out there alone. Come back aboard.
I'm on my way, Commander. Tongue out.
Commander!
On down here, Hap.
I replaced that tube, Commander. All the star drive instruments check out in good shape. Where's Tonga?
Oh, Hap, I don't get it. She told me in the space phone that she was Heading back to the ship. Wait here.
All right. Find anything, sir?
Yes. There's a light over there. Must be the one Tonga reported.
Do you think she went to investigate it, sir?
I don't know, Hap, but we are. Come on.
Leutnant Smith meldet sich. Und schauen Sie mal, was ich gefunden habe.
Ah, sehr gut, Leutnant Smith, sehr gut. Und wo haben Sie das Fräulein gefunden?
Im Wald, wo ich am Dienst gewesen bin.
Ah? Achtung! Warum stehen Sie hier Dummkopf? Heraus! Bitte, nehmen Sie Platz.
Herr Major,
Ja?
schauen Sie mal, was für ein Anzug ist das.
Ich weiß nicht. Nehmen Sie vielleicht Heinrich? Heinrich! Heinrich, komm her! Bringe was Tee und Biscuit, sofort! Zuerst wir essen, dann werden wir sprechen.
Say, I wanted to talk to you about, say, with this gun. Do you think that maybe, I was going to tell you about it, I think.
He's wearing a Nazi uniform.
Nazi?
Yeah, a nation of aggressors tried to conquer Earth in the 20th century.
Earth in the 20th century? Then we made our destination after all.
Missed our time period by about 10 years. Gotta correct that after we find Tonga.
Look, it's Tonga. They don't seem to be very aggressive, Commander. They're treating her all right.
So far, yes.
Commander, in this war that they're having, did the Nazis win?
Oh, they were defeated.
It's too bad they don't know that. Maybe they wouldn't be so happy.
Gesundheit!
I think it's time we got a few things straight. First of all, I don't speak your language.
English oder Amerikanisch?
Let go of me!
You understand what we will do to spies.
Smoking rockets, Commander.
Come on, Hap.
Your name? Your rank? Your serial number, units? Tell me everything, answer me. Amphibious! What is that?
Schaut, dass mehrere dasselbe.
Ah! Raus! Ich werde Sie benennen.
Tonga, you all right?
So far, Commander.
Ah, they are together. You are friends.
How much did you tell them?
Nothing. They wouldn't have believed me anyway.
Remove her. We will interrogate them separately. The girl called you commander, but this uniform, I do not recognize it.
No, of course you don't. That's because we're from someplace.
All right. If you will not cooperate, we have means to make you talk. What is your name?
Buzz Corey.
Mine's Cadet Happy.
What is your rank?
My rank would mean nothing to you.
What is your rank?
Hey, easy there.
Get him out of here, lock him up. Now we will start all over again. What army are you with?
I'm not with any army.
Hey! Now, answer me. Your rank, name, unit, serial number. Everything.
Don't try that again.
Answer me.
All right, I will, but you won't believe me.
Try and see.
I'm Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
The what?
The Space Patrol. We're from another planet, another time period. You got mixed up in your work quite by accident.
What kind of a ridiculous nonsense is this? Do you take me for a complete fool?
You wouldn't like my answer to that either.
Why don't you admit you are spies, all of you?
Because we're not.
Where is your...
I told you the truth. I didn't expect you to believe me.
Where is your parachute hidden?
We didn't use parachutes.
Oh, you must have bailed out. There are no landing strips around here.
We landed by repeller ray.
By what?
Repeller ray.
I told you to tell me the truth.
You told me not to try that again.
Hey, get him out of here, lock him up.
Anybody out of here? I don't think so, sir. I've looked over every inch of this place. Oh, there is one loose stone over here, Commander, but it'd take a lot of digging to get it out, and we haven't got anything to dig with.
Then we have.
What do you...
Belt buckles.
Commander, that'll take forever.
You better get started.
You see, even the guns are designed to fool us.
But Herr Major, what if they are telling the truth?
Ah, impossible. What do you think would happen to me, or to both of us, if I were to report this to the Reich? We would be shot for madmen. There is only one thing to do. We will execute them in the morning. Heinrich, finish what you were doing. Well, don't just stand there like a dummkopf. Move! Move back there! Move! He didn't move.
Now, don't stop, Happy. No telling when they'll decide we've lived long enough.
What is the matter with him?
How should I know? I'm not a doctor. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, looks like somebody's been fooling around with our ray guns.
What has it done to him?
Oh, nothing much. It's just set on a light charge. He's temporarily paralyzed. He'll be all right after a while.
What kind of a secret weapon is this?
Secret? That's not a secret weapon. Everybody in the Space Patrol carries one.
Oh, so you will insist that you are from another planet, that you are from the future, huh?
Sure. Why not? It's the truth.
All right. If you are from the future, answer me one question.
What do you want to know?
In what year are we going to win the war?
I can't answer that.
Yes, I thought.
Because you're not going to win it.
We are going to win, as we are superior. Our armies are but a short distance from Paris. In a short while, our troops will take over France. Then England. Then the United States. Then the whole world.
Look, why don't you face it? This war is ancient history to us, and you're going to lose it, and there's nothing you're going to...
Look, get him out of here. I will listen to no more of this. He's lying. He must be lying. I won't believe it. I won't!
Give me a hand. I think I have the stone loose. We can move it.
Rockets, we're no better off now than we were before.
Listen, not like airplanes. Bombers.
Oh, that's Paris, Commander. The Major said we're pretty close to there.
Those fools! They are supposed to be bombing Paris!
This is great. We know where we are, and our ship's ready. There's nothing we can do about it.
That's awfully close, Commander.
Sure hope they don't get any closer. Well, they may have inferior weapons, but they're not inferior enough. They blew a hole right in the wall. Get through it.
Into the war. We will execute them now. We won't wait till morning. You, Commander, come here. I will give you one more chance to tell the truth. Admit you are spies. Achtung! The truth, Commander! The truth, what about his secret weapon? Fighting!
Thanks a lot,
Not out of
Commander.
it yet. Woods are probably full of Nazis.
The ship isn't far. We can run for it, Commander.
Come on.
And don't forget, you're going to lose this war.
extracted. Made the final calculations to take us to our original destination.
You know, Commander, I was just thinking, if those Nazis had believed us when we told them they were going to lose this war, they would have saved themselves a lot of trouble.
And lives, Happy. Millions of lives were thrown away to stop the Nazi invaders.
Smoking rockets, millions. That ought to really teach the people of Earth a lesson. And I'll bet nobody else ever tried to start another war to try to conquer the Earth either.
No, have you forgotten our mission?
Hey, that's right.
Cargo of whole blood for the wounded of a war in the year 1952. Automatic pilot, half right. Boys and girls, I need your help. As you know, the gang and I are on a special mission to Earth. A mission to help America wake up to this fact. America needs blood. Not only to help her wounded in Korea, but to help those at home, the victims of accidents, diseases, and sickness. Wouldn't you help people like this if you could? Well, you can. And here's how. Join the Space Patrol Blood Boosters.
Now, some of us space patrollers, well, we're not old enough to really donate blood. But we are old enough. You have to be 18 or over to do that, but you are old enough to be a Space Patrol blood booster.
Here's all you do. Every time you get a chance, you boost the importance of donating blood. You boost America's national blood fund.
And you boost the American Red Cross by telling all your friends that the Red Cross is one of the places they can go if they want to donate blood.
You urge people you know to donate blood. Tell them how important it is, how easy it is. Just 10 minutes to save a life.
And gang, when you do all that, that's when you're my boy and my girl. Start today. It's a lot of fun to help your country through Space Patrol Blood Boosters.
Stand by for a preview of next week's exciting action immediately following this important message for all you space patrollers. Get that paper and pencil ready, gang. Here's the most exciting and thrilling, the greatest, the most terrific offer ever made on Space Patrol. Here it is, that marvel of the solar system, the Space Patrol Spaceophone, a brand new set made especially for use on Earth and complete, yes, complete with 2 spaceophones. One for you, one for the person you're talking to. So, have you got that pencil and paper ready? I'm going to tell you how to get this great new spaceophone set. Now, you get more than just 2 spaceophones. You get 50 feet of communication cord. Yes, sir, 50 feet. That means you can talk back and forth with someone standing on a straight 50 feet or more away from you. Works like a telephone. Voices come over loud and clear. But hold on, you get even more. Hold on, you get full instructions. Tells you how to have all kinds of fun with your spaceophone. Tells you how to talk to someone on the spaceophone even further away than 50 feet. And now, here's a word from your commander.
Boys and girls, when you play Space Patrol, you want real Space Patrol equipment. And that's what this is. The real thing. Something that gives you a thrill to use. Something that makes you feel like you're a real Space Patroller operating up here on Terra with me. Yes, sir, when you own this, you own the real McCoy. So, Space Patroller, send for yours right now.
Here's what you get. 2 spaceophones, 50 feet of communication cord, and full instructions. And this is all you do. Buy a box of Instant Ralston. Then, with your name and address, send 25 cents in coin and an Instant Ralston box top to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Don't forget your 25 cents. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri.
We have to get out of here before that hunk of machinery comes back to life.
Happy, get him to the feet.
What's up, sir?
Kemper was right.
About what, sir?
We have about 4 minutes to get into our spacesuits, get to our ship, and get to the surface of this ocean. The whole thing's gonna blow up.
For the outcome of the dangerous situation in which Buzz and Happy find themselves, be sure to see Treachery Underwater next week on Space Patrol. Space Patrol on ABC Radio every Saturday. Consult your newspaper for time and station. And be sure to join us again next week when Space Patrol is brought to you on television, too, by those bite-sized cereals in the red and white checkerboard packages. Rice Chex and Wheat Chex, and by Good Hot Ralston.
The preceding program, originally telecast by ABC in Hollywood, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
If the comrades really had landed in 1952 as they planned to, they might have been taken aback to find an enormous American fan base waiting for them. Coming up, we'll board another space vehicle, the Orbit Jet, with the one and only Rocky Jones from the series that pioneered modern-day sci-fi programming, Rocky Jones, Space Ranger. Along for the journey, as always, Winky, Vina, and little Bobby help Rocky keep the universe safe from a villainous threat.
Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, starring Richard Crane. In Escape into Space.
Oh, Winky, I'm so glad you called. When did you get back?
This afternoon, we just checked back on Earth.
How's Rocky?
Oh, fine. Fine, we're both fine.
Get these suitcases full of money aboard the spaceship, I'm set for life. Is there anything made of wood on a space wagon? This? Oh, yeah, here. Knock on wood. Well, we're on our way, huh? You better secure for blast off. Secretary, it's hello and goodbye. And I couldn't buy your authorities, no. But I'm rich enough to buy a moon, a planet, some place to live in luxury where your laws can't touch me. Try and stop me, Drake. Try to bring me back.
Listen. Who's using Rocky's videograph?
What are you boys doing tonight?
Hey, Rock, what about it? Let's go out in the town, huh? Well, Rocky's a little tied up, but I'm available. Object a date.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Winky, but I have a date. Give my love to Rocky.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Judy.
Who is it?
It's me, Winky.
Oh, how nice. Just a minute, Winky.
Oh, I'm sorry you've got a date.
Yes, isn't it a shame? Call me tomorrow, Winky.
Yeah, sure.
Winky, I might have known it was you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Secretary Drake, sir. Rocky.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. Truck Harmon has just started an unlicensed flight, Rocky. A last chance move to avoid arrest by Earth authorities. We'll be right over, sir.
Truck Harmon, eh? You've been waiting for a chance to lock horns with that guy.
To my knowledge, Truck Harmon has never left Earth before, so the Space Rangers had no legal right to act against him. However, I prepared this report for federal authorities on Harmon's illicit traffic in the weed. They subpoenaed him yesterday to face charges.
Mr. Secretary, Truck Harmon has left Earth's atmosphere, so now he's under the authority of the Space Rangers.
He's your man, Rocky. Go get him.
Thank you, sir.
Repair and maintenance are swarming all over the orbit jet, Rocky. With a little luck, we should make it by noon tomorrow.
Should we take another ship, sir?
Ours aren't of prime importance now. By morning, we should have a pretty good idea of Harmon's destination. Look here, Rocky.
Great news, Mina. Just great. We've got a 50-50 chance it's great news.
Wait, let me guess. This great news has something to do with a very pretty little girl who's far away on Fornax. Now, how did I guess? Is she coming here?
Better than that. We're going to Fornax. Well, maybe we're going there because maybe Rocky's going there. It's a 50-50 chance.
This completes a tri-directional check. Without doubt, Truck Harmon's destination is Fornax.
Winky, alert maintenance for blastoff.
Yes, sir.
I heard him talking. Maybe it would be Fornax. I got Rocky alone and asked if we couldn't go. He said no, but it wasn't a real lab now. So, we've got a 50-50 chance. I've done half of the talking, and the rest is up to you.
A little louder, Bobby. I can't hear you.
Any trace of Truck Harmon's ship, Rocky?
No, not since we were forced off course for that last streak here.
Check 3 o'clock, Rocky. I think there's a meteor pack bearing down on us. Try to climb over it, sir?
Not a chance, Winky. Take a 90-degree port turn. We'll ride along with it.
Hard port, sir.
Mina, Bobby.
Yes, Rocky?
Secure for meteor interference. Right now.
Baby. Steady.
We've got an instrument buckle. Alert for all readings.
Standing by, sir.
And check the slightest side drift. If a meteor crashes us broadside, we'll be done for.
Aye, aye, sir. Boost starboard rockets. W4 0.2.
Starboard rockets. W4 0.2. Am I getting through to anyone? This is the XB2. Come in, identify.
This is Truck Harmon. You hear that? Truck Harmon. We've been hit by meteors. Come and save me.
The man who gets here first will be rich. He can live off the fat of the land.
Hey, Rocky, what about a nice plump acre or two?
Where are you, Harmon?
Here in the spaceship. Hurry up and save me.
He wants our position, Truck. This is Lawson on the R74. Our position is celestial meridian 86 degrees, parallel 42 degrees. We're badly damaged by direct meteor hit. Spacesuits in damage section. Heavy seepage throughout ship. We'll try to keep pressure up in control chambers.
Hurry up. If you save me, you'll be rich. Rich, do you hear me?
We're on our way, Lawson. Change course, Winky?
Yes, sir. I got the position.
Suitcases. The money. Where is it? Where is it? Well, the suitcases. Go get them. The truck. Go get them! Hurry! Hurry! The other suitcases. Go get them. Go get them! Look! Open up!
He's up on the port side.
Aye, aye, sir.
All right, Peanut, Bobby, you can come forward.
What is it, Rocky? What happened?
It was rough, Bobby, and we were lucky. Winky will fill in the details. XB2 calling R74. Come in, Lawson.
This is Truck Harmon. Where are you?
Directly alongside. Now, listen carefully to instructions. You and Lawson are to stay forward as far as possible. I'll try to cut an escape hatch through the second section. Don't go near the door until I give the order. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got it. But hurry, do you hear me? Hurry!
Magnetized object on starboard.
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir?
Blow out second section and pressurize the balance over here.
Aye, aye, sir.
Winky,
Yes, sir.
you can tell Harmon it's safe to come out now.
It's too bad. I tried my best to save Lawson, but I couldn't. It's the brakes. They go against a guy. It's too bad. I'm lucky. With your spaceship battered by the meteors, you have to head for the nearest moon. And that's Fornax, just where I was going. Yeah, I'm lucky.
Go ahead, Bobby. Whistle if you want. You're an invited passenger on the orbit jet. You're a big man, Harmon. Yes, a power. But I hear you have a weakness. Superstitions, a fear of things. Go ahead, Bobby. Whistle. It isn't the sound of whistling, it's the bad luck you think goes with it. I hear you can't stand the dark, Harmon. That you sleep with the lights on, that you're afraid. I'll have to abandon your ship, Harmon.
This man, this Truck Harmon. Can I deport him? Can't I say he's not welcome on Fornax?
Of course, Orvac. But you can't force him to return to Earth. You'll be asked to furnish transportation to any moon he selects, and he'll be more than welcome on 1,000 moons. He's as rich as any man in the universe.
Oh, look, Rocky. We kick the dents out of the orbit jet, see? Then we refuel her and invite Mr. Harmon aboard. Just like that, we got him back on Earth.
No, Winky. We've worked hard at framing interplanetary law and done our share in enforcing it. We can't go against the laws of freedom and immunity no matter how much we want Mr. Truck Harmon back.
Nice little place you have here, Zorvac. Very nice. Oh, it must be rough living by the book. I don't think I'll try it.
Oh, of course you'll stay in business, Harmon. You control the traffic of the tarantula weed from Earth. You can do the same thing from Fornax.
This man annoys me. What can you do, Rocky? What can I do?
If you ask me, I'm still for breaking a few laws.
We'll curtail his activities as much as possible and hope for a break.
We've changed an awful lot up here on Fornax, Bobby. It's almost like living on Earth. Christmas is a regular thing now. And last year, we even had a Santa Claus.
Zorvac?
Yes, and he was very good. What month is it now back on Earth?
October.
Let me see. Next comes Thanksgiving and then Christmas again.
You left out something important.
What's that?
Halloween.
Halloween?
Gosh, I guess I forgot to tell you. Halloween's a day for a lot of fun. You go around scaring people.
Scaring people? Is that fun?
Oh, sure. Nobody really gets scared. Everybody knows there's no such things as goblins, witches on brooms, and dancing skeletons, and things you can't even see saying boo. But you pretend to be scared, and really, Volika, it's a lot of laughs.
Halloween.
Lawson, the man on the ship. I'm sure Harmon murdered him. At least he cut off his escape, which is the same thing.
Without a doubt.
Now, that's a crime in space, and they were both Earthmen. If we had any positive proof at all, we could take him back and end this rotten business.
Yeah, but the only trouble is it's his word against our thinking, and you know how his words come out.
Space Rangers, huh? Rocky Jones, you've made your last hop. This is curtains.
What in the name of Taurus's fourth moon is that?
See, Volika? Isn't it fun to scare people?
Oh, yes. But I don't think they were pretending.
Vina wasn't. Neither was Winky.
Bobby, how could you?
The 31st, Vina. Halloween, remember?
Okay, so it's Halloween. Now, what is that thing?
Bring in our ghost, Volika. Presto Changeo. You remember, Winky? We used to play with these remote-control gadgets and see who could get them through a hoop first. Well, a scarf with a couple of holes in it made it a ghost.
Who can we go scare now, Bobby?
Hey, Rocky, are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking? Oh, well, give me credit. I thought of it, too. With the density of that wall, we'll be unable to make visual pickup on visiograph. But Truck Harmon's words are what we're after. You ready, Vina?
I won't miss a word.
Did we miss anything?
No, the show's just starting.
Hello, Truck.
Who is it? Who's there?
Truck, can you forget so soon?
Who is it? Hold it. Show yourself. Hurry! Hurry!
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Hurry! Hurry!
Truck, this is Lawson. Your old friend Lawson.
Lawson? Oh, it's impossible. Where are you? Who's saying that?
Here I come, Truck.
Oh! Leave me alone. What is it? What do you want?
My life back, Truck. You murdered me.
I lost my head. It's the brakes, that's all.
You don't call murder a break.
I got panic. Something forced me to seal that door. It might have been my life, too.
What's your life worth now, Truck?
What do you mean? What are you going to do to me? Please, what are you going to...
Truck! Lawson's ghost couldn't have taken you back, but I can. Your confession of crime in space is a one-way ticket to Earth.
Well, I'll see you, honey. Bye. Now that I know all about Halloween, are there any other days?
Let me see. The 4th of July.
You've told me about that dozens of times.
Oh, yes. April Fool's Day. And I'll bet he was born on it.
Climb aboard, youngster. Bye, Ballica.
Be with us next same time, same station, when we again take you into outer space for further adventures with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger.
Who knew Bobby's little lesson on cherished American holidays would be the key to restoring universal harmony? They're a lucky crew to have the 10-year-old honorary ranger aboard. Less luckily, Rocky Jones Space Ranger and crew had a mere 39-episode run. Nonetheless, its high production values and stellar effects certainly packed a punch in television history. Hope you enjoyed your trip to the stars with the Space Patrol and Space Rangers of yesteryear. Tune in next time and journey once again to America's programming past as I Remember Television.